Hey, all you jesters and future jesters out there, possibly. It's JJ Jester here with another tutorial on Redstone. So, today we're going to be tackling my first minecart station. And I am going to show you what's going on with this. This is a primitive. Very primitive. As far as early redstone is what this is using, because servers right now don't have top of the line or the newest redstone features, so I made this with basic features, but basically this is a double stacked here. Got a reset button and turn that volume down, get rid of the rain. But yeah, it's got 2 layers to it. This has got enabled for 10 locations, but let's go ahead up here, or I could have gone through there, but this is what it is, and all this is NOR latches. It looks kind of frightening, but it's really not. Let's come over here, and I'll go ahead and build some tiles for you. And let's see, we'll keep a space there. I'm gonna adjust those button sizes. Oh, word, that's getting on my nerves. Alrighty, so did I not? Why? Oh, that's the reset button. Let me go to this other side where the reset isn't. I can fit one more in next to this NOR latch. The reason this is built, I built this in another video, but I decided not to do that video just because behind me is a not so primitive minecart station. Yeah, put redstone down. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out of there. Put some block down. This right here is your reset. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna take that out of there. Alright, redstone again. Alright, we got redstone here. Block. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one over here. I'm just going to bring it down. Bringing it down is just a little bit easier. Alright. Oh, not there. Oh, dang it. Backfire. Oh, I'll forget it. I'll do it that way. And we put it. Things just don't want to go in the right spots today. Right there. Alright. And we'll go ahead and run some more redstone. And torches. And I usually leave this one for last, because if you don't and you put that torch there, it tends to flicker. But that is one tile. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the upper tile because it's a little bit different in the fact that it has to go up one. But that's it. Everything else is the same. course, I don't know why I just put that block there and not a slab. That's alright. Alrighty, so we have our we don't want to put that dust there yet. Alright, our dust here, and same as below. And here and here, and put our torch here first, here next, and there. Alright, so basically the only thing left is to make our little bridge to go over our reset line. And the reason this reset line is going to work is because if you know redstone cannot travel up when it's going up half slabs. So it can, well, it can go up, it can't travel down. Sorry about that. So that's the reason that this does not power down the reset line, because if you keep this even, it's going to just reset all of them, or it's just going to, you know, travel down. So no matter what, you're not going to have one track turn, because none of these circuits aren't going to turn off. So if you keep it down there and use half slabs, because then, you know, your signal will not travel down the half slabs. It'll only travel up. So we'll build our bridge now to go over. Whoop, don't want half slabs, I actually want full block, so it goes down. Alright, that's done. And just delete those. And you are done with this part. And the reason I have this up in the air is because I'm actually going to be building, when this thing's actually able to be built on servers, I'm going to be building everything, you know, building the tracks in the air like an elevated train, so it doesn't interfere with anything going on the ground. These ones on the bottom, I'm eventually just going to bring them up. You know, I'll just get those up in the air. But that's it, guys. And the reason this is working is, you know, if you watched my stuff before, if you know about redstone, all these is NOR latches, and NOR latches, a memory cell, basically. It remembers, or it keeps the signal in memory, basically by just transferring the same signal from one side of the cell to the other. As you can see, when you power off one, it just flips to the other side. That is exactly what's happening here. You hit one, the other torch goes on. And when you come over here, it resets. Now, one of these tiles is very, very simple. This is one that I made with repeaters. You don't have to do that. If you're doing it on a server, I'd suggest not doing it with a repeater. It won't work. And then just, you know, put your half slab in there. But this is one of the things I was doing when I was messing with stuff, and that's all. But this one over here is a little bit more sophisticated, but it's a lot more efficient, I should say. But I'm going to tackle that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and tackle this bottom here in the middle so that you guys can see what's going on back here. As you can see, the one that turned off, turn the track. With this one here, yeah, you can pick a direction. Usually with the default you're going to be departing from this side, and you will return from this side, or return on this side. But this one here, I kind of made a little bit different. Actually, I made it a lot different. So, we'll go ahead and put a minecart in here. Let me trip that one. And I made the tracks, the return, or the departures in the middle, so that if it's expanded a lot, you know, you're not traveling a ton of distance, like you go into the last button, but you got to go all the way back to the departure spot. With this one here, I fixed that. Now, as you can see, well, I can see, but I'm not seeing something. I want. Now, see, I had left the game and came back. Let me see. See, that should be changed. And okay, it changed. Alrighty. Well, something is amiss. No. Yeah, that's. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't finish going out. That's why that one's turned. Okay, so we go over here, and I just have the tracks looped right now. And what happened when it went over is it reset it. I have a reset that after it goes, you know, through the turn, it trips the torch ladder, brings it back over here. All of these are running on base. This is just another setup of a NOR latch. And basically you face two droppers towards each other. They pass the block back and forth, whichever one's powered. You know, in this case, you hit the one that's the button side. It shoots it into the other one, which sends your signal out, turning torch off on this side, turning the torch off, and starting the whole track, you know, whichever direction you want to go. And when you trip one of the detector rails, it goes back through and runs along this line to whichever hopper is powered and shoots the block back to the original dropper. So it is, in a sense, just another NOR latch. It's just a lot smaller. But basically, the way this is going, I have with the two tracks, they're both facing in opposite directions. And, you know, basically the only thing you have to do is just set all this up and connect your return line so that it would basically be a big loop in your world. And if you decide to add on to this side, all you'd have to do is just take up the track, add on more, and put the track back wherever you want. And I figure this was a better idea, you know, because everybody I've seen either has them go along these tracks going along the side and stuff like that in the back. It goes along all the sides. And, you know, it's cool, but if I have like 10 buttons on one side and 10 buttons on the other, or 10 buttons, you know, 20 total, I don't want to be traveling 40 blocks just to get to the departure or, you know, whatever. So this way here, you know, if you got 20 blocks on one side, you're only traveling a little bit. Or if you got like, I guess it would be like 20, so you got 20 total, so it'd be 10 on each side of this thing. You're only traveling 20 blocks, so you're traveling half the distance. So I mean, me personally, I came up with this, and this is the reason that I put off the video. That, and I had an issue with KineMaster. It didn't want to re-encode because I recorded 60 frames per second, but in KineMaster it encodes at 30. So today I went ahead and I'm only recording in 30 so that I can bypass that bug in KineMaster. And hopefully that'll work out alright with me, or for my videos anyway. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to explain why I had put off the video, and it was basically to do this. This build itself didn't take me but 20 minutes to actually come up with, but it's been trying to find a way to bypass that bug to get my video to re-encode in 30 frames per second, which it wouldn't do. And the one time it did, it was like my other videos on my other editor where it would freeze. But this time there was no audio. So I went ahead and done this in 30 frames per second so that I could hopefully bypass that bug. And my other thing is, I had mentioned, if you guys see my Google Plus, I'm working on a mail system, and it's eventually going to end up on the server, but it's going to take a little bit because it uses a 16 item encoder decoder, so that requires the comparators, and there's no telling when comparators will show up. But that's it. I'll be uploading that video soon. I already recorded it the other day, but decided to do this one first. But if you guys liked the video, please give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. If you did not, you are free to use the thumbs down too. I appreciate that too, because that gives me feedback on whether my video was good or not. And I don't see the thumbs down as a bad thing, just because it tells me information too, just like the thumbs up. If you want to elaborate on your feedback, by all means, please leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Good or bad, I respond to it all. Questions, anything, I'll respond. If you're seeing this and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate it. My goal is not to get huge. It is just to be able to teach more people. For me, this is what this is all about. It's all about the teaching and being able to help. I love helping people. But that's it, guys. So stay tuned for my next video. It will probably be the mail system unless I come up with something different. But make sure you guys are having fun. I will catch you later. You guys thought I forgot about doing the tutorial for this one, didn't you? Well, I did. That's okay. I will tackle this for you guys real quick. Oh, dang it. I just don't want to go in the right spot. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drag out some droppers. Come down here. And then do that one. Oh, wrong block. And bring that up. And basically this is going to have to be the same way, you know, spaced apart. With this one here, it depends on which side. I'll show you what I mean in a second, because they have to face in different directions. So we'll go ahead and replace dropper for now. Alright, put a comparator, and let's see, we'll make this the torch side, and I'll make this one the repeater side. So comparator, and we'll go ahead and put our dropper. I don't need slabs on this one. So, forgot what I was doing for a second. Alright, dropper. Put dropper there. Oh, nope, not that. Darn it. Dropper there. Put your block. Put your button. Alright, and we'll go ahead and bring the block up. And let's see, we'll make this the torch side. Put dust. Well, don't need that dust. I don't know why I did that. That dust. That block. This side will be the repeater side. Normally off. That is the way I would. Well, no, I didn't. See, it's actually going to be opposite. The right side, if you're facing your build, the right side is going to, well, if you're building it back here, it would be the left side. Your left side has to be the normally off side to get them to face, you know, to your left. And these ones here have to be the normally on. Alright, put our dust and our block. Put our repeater and our dust. Put our blocks in, not there. Put it in here. There. And now we just got to build some tracks so you can see what's going on here. Let's see. I'm actually going to need all the different ones that I use. No comparators needed, so we'll take the rails there. Alright, so this one is going to curve. Well, I don't want. Wait a minute, I'm doing it the wrong way. That. And that's going to want to curve that way naturally. And this one, whoops, we'll want to do that. And then we'll put some here and here. And when I trip it, it should move. Or not. Alright, I'll make it trip. Interesting. Alright. There we go. Now we got it. Alright. Now normally it's going to want to face in the opposite direction. So now to do just a quick little thing for that. Actually, I didn't bother figuring this one out. Gotta reset that one. Oh, I don't have dust. Now for the reset. Do some deleting here. We'll put dust there. Oh, I got rid of the wrong one. Open. Alright, and repeater, block, torch ladder. And then just bring that on over. Oh, that one block. Alright, now it's going to reset. If I was to drop a block on there, it will reset itself. Or not. I wonder. Of course, I wasn't paying attention to what it was doing. Okay, everything's there. Oh, it's over the wrong one. Wow. Trying to get through this so quick. Alright. Now it's going to reset. And now everything is normal as it should. So if you were basically to put your departure in between these two tiles, depending on which track you chose, you would either go that way or you would go that way. And that is how it has to be to get your tracks to run in the proper direction. It has to be just this setup, as if this space here was going to be your departure area. But that is it, guys. I think I've covered everything. Yeah, I've covered everything with this new build of mine. If I didn't, please ask questions. I don't mind the questions. But I'm just going to add this onto the other video. I will catch you guys later.